Hey, shalom, shalom. For the real Hebrew Israelites come to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Messiah, the Son. First and foremost, we say all praises and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
double honors to apostles out in New York, great most from GMS. And so all here on the planet, maybe Yahweh Shai, and truth and sincerity. Welcome to episode 2 of GMS 20 Minutes or Less. I started this series over a month ago or so now. But every time we have a whole bunch of brothers from different places and hot spirits, but we don't want to make sure we have no long sit down. We do a 20-minute or less. So we'll start a timer and see how the spirit do within those 20 on a particular topic. The topic today is the mark of the beast is coming soon, and I'm going to start the timer. Matter of fact, let's see. First of all praise and honor to Yahweh Shai, double honors to apostles out of New York, the GMS, I'm so all here on the planet, the name of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of truth. No further ado, we're just going to jump into the spirit, talking about the market that's coming soon. We're starting the timer right now. Start, we're going to beeps, we're going to end it. So start it. So you got something right over there?
Yeah, because what's been happening, of course, the brother shared with us about going to different places, stores, restaurants, and we see the way. Well, the paper said we prefer, credit or debit because of the change shortage. But this is spreading across the globe. Even my OG, my mother, she posted on social media today, or yesterday. I seen it today, and it was going. She posted the same thing. Now she's a woman in the world. She doesn't know much, but she posted that they were talking about we need credit or debit because of the change, the coin, yeah, you're right, coins shortage that's happening. But all this leading to the market of beast. When COVID-19 first struck, what was they saying? All the money's defiled. We need credit or debit. And now they found another angle. We run out of coins. We need credit or debit. But if you watch that movie, Dead Presidents, they showed you the only way the money go out of circulation is if the government takes out of circulation. They burn it off. The nigga said, he say, look at that. That's like Uncle Sam. They got money to bind. He said that right in the movie, man. So if it's the coin shortage, that's Esau Edom doing that, man.
That's right. No, I got you. Go ahead.
God, this is 2 Corinthians. Second chapter. It's not. Put it up there. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. So right. The spirit probably how about you not sure. We know what's next. World War III. All right, and before that, the market of beast. Mm-hmm. The market of beast is RFID chip and its technologies. Even Kanye West, after professing he's going to run for the presidency, he said, "What? Don't take the vaccines. Don't take the chip because that's the market of beast." That's what's happening. The Lord is letting you know at every level that the market of beast is the RFID technologies. And that's what's coming, man. All right? America's not going to just bounce back and just back to business as usual. What's coming is the new norm. And the market of beast is that new norm. You don't accept, you're going to be put to death for it, man. Yeah. Unless you're the elect. All right? Everybody else is going to go through it. Because that's what times we come in. The Lord is taking this devil down, whoever worships him.
That's right. If I can add to you, you made a good point about the new norm, which if you are paying attention to what's going on today, the new norm is wearing masks. And right now, what they're doing is they're getting ready to do a mask mandate. All right. And, first it was, oh, you can wear your mask if you want to. We recommend you wear a mask. Now what they're doing is they're making it mandatory. Yep. So they're going to roll out the same. Esau works with gradualism, as brothers always bring out. So we know that, before he rolls out this chip, he's gonna, make it optional. Suggest that we recommend you use this cashless system. But eventually, like the brother brought out, we're not ignorant of his devices, so we know that eventually he's gonna roll it out and mandate it.
That's right. It's Proverbs 12:26. Mm-hmm. This is Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. That goes back to that wrestling that Esau does. That's all part of the seduction. You know, this devil is seducing you, man, to get you to go on board. Like it says in Daniel 7, he shall wear out the saints. That's Esau's plan to beat you down, force on you, so you just with it. You know, that's how they get you, man. When the wicked seduce this neighbor, but through the spirit out by Shem we understand what's going on. Yeah, we prepare for it. That's what we're waiting for, man.
That's right.
Through the spirit out by Shem we prophesied about this for years, man. And that was planned out right now.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Now I want to pull this out. I don't know how that's got that small. This is just the operative since we're going into the mark of beast. This is Revelation. This is Revelations 13 and 15. He had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you go into here, it says that no man might buy or sell unless you have this mark. Go back up to the next verse. The mark is in their right hand. That is going to be the RFID chip, the RFID chip implant, which is already, I don't even have to finish it. It's already happening all over the world.
That's perfect. Can I bring it over here?
All right, just before you bring it out, did you see these images? You see how the chip is in the hand? They put it in the hand. They got the X-ray of it.
They all say the same thing. Every place you look, oh shit, there's an article. I think it was a Michigan. They passed it along, getting on the books about the RFID chip. Just so now people and companies can start saying, well, at least now we have legislation established on what we can do as far as mandate the chip. And they start off always the same way.
Yep.
There's this chip the size of a grain of rice, right?
Yep.
They always fucking say that, the size of a grain of rice.
Yeah.
I got
For
something.
years they've been saying that. You can't tell me this ain't this devil ain't doing this on the left hand side, man.
That's right.
I got a quick definition. This is a mandate, because you brought it out. It says a command, a judicial or legal order. Listen to this. It says command, order. It says literally to give into one's hand. Right? That's the word. That's the definition of the word mandate.
Read that over.
This is a mandate. It says to commission, command, order. Literally, it's a mandari. I believe that's Latin, but it says literally to give into one's hand.
Right. See, so you follow this mandate, you're giving yourself into the hand of Esau Edom. All right. Now, see this picture of the cat? This almost looks like my cat's right here, doesn't it? They almost like Spicy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now, I bought Spicy, not this February, but over a year ago. So I had a cat just like this about a year and a half. When I got the cats, I got it from the shelter, Petco. So they already spayed, neutered them, and chipped them.
Hey, they mentioned that in the article I was talking about how they already got the animal chip.
Yeah.
When you buy an animal or adopt an animal, they already chipped.
Now the thing is, when I bought my cat, and I have a boy cat and a girl cat, both of them got chipped before I bought them. They had no marks on their body. They looked like regular cats, everything. Over the last year and a half, so I had them. Now on my girl cat, now coming on my boy cat, they have sores all under their body, underneath their fur. If you rub them like this, you feel little ridges and rubs of sores. Their whole body got sores. Can you with somebody briefly give me Revelations? Was it 13? So 15 to 16?
16 and 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up my screen. Wait, guys. Go ahead.
This is Revelation 16 and 2. Revelation 16 and 1.
Okay.
I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the bounds of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. that there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which have worshipped his image.
Now my cat is now. I really want to go find her right now and grab her up and pull her fur back and put the camera on it to show you she's covered in sores, and that's because these microchips emit radiation. They emit all kind of electrical signals and so forth. To if matter of fact, if I had a reader and I can read her walking past because she is emitting a signal.
EMF reader.
There you go. That's why, and that is contradictory toward the physiology of the body that the Most High gave us.
Yep.
So who do you serve, the Heavenly Father or Esau Edom, which is going to give you these grievous ass sores, man? And now when I rub her, I feel them, and then my boy cat didn't feel them for a long time because he's a little bit bigger. And now I feel, and he's right, and he's a boy. But now I'm feeling it starting over his body, showing you that, and you can actually do your research about animals in the RFID chips and getting sick and cancer. There's actually articles and people telling and fussing about it, but they don't get the mainstream because Esau doesn't want you to worry about taking the chip. He wants everybody to take the chip.
Second Ezra 9 and 20, it says, "So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were coming into it."
Oh, shit. That's right. And since you said devices, we are not what? Ignorant of Satan's devices. And this microchip is actually one of Satan's devices. Just like this whole coronavirus bullshit. 2 Corinthians 2:11. That's Satan should get an advantage of us, but we are not ignorant of his devices. He'll tell you, Dr. Fauci you can find an interview with him saying, "Oh, you really don't need a mask." And then there's another video of him saying everybody should wear the mask. Then you got Donald Trump saying the mask is voluntary, but then on every fucking store you got to come into the store, you have to have a mask.
Mm-hmm.
This is the witchcraft of Esau Edom.
Yeah, and since you said we're not ignorant of his Satan's devices, now it's Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Mm-hmm. Now Satan is wicked, but check this out. This is 2 Corinthians 11, and I'll start at 13. It says, "For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Yahweh." It says, "And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light."
Angel of what?
Angel of
That's
light.
why they call themselves white to this day.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it says, "Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness."
So you got spiritual Satan, and then you have the Alashajim, which would be the demons on the left hand side. And we had the time because we got 8 minutes less. We can go into Second Kings 17 or 1 Kings 17. But is it the angels on the left and he does the council that was in the Heavenly Father? The Lord talks about a council. He had he said, "Who's going to persuade Ahab to go fall at Ramoth Gilead?" Then angels on the right hand stood up and angels on the left hand stood up, trying to tell the Lord how they would convince him. And the one who won was a lying spirit, which was an angel on the left hand side that went down to go tell him a lie to convince all his prophets to put a word in his mouth and his prophets to make him think it's okay and he's going to win the battle. When he went to the battle, he lost. The Lord wanted to kill him. Go ahead, brother.
The 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Even him who is coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and wonders. Backing up the right, in the Bridge version, there's someone on the left hand side that comes with the power of Satan. And then someone, according to Malachi 1 and 4, Job 9:24, is talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he is the angel of light. He's the red man he's the bloody man, as Psalms calls him, self-professing himself as white.
Yeah, and so Esau Edom, the so-called or self-proclaimed white man, are the ministers of Satan. They serve Satan, okay? And so the earth is given into their hands right now. So they're able to tell the people that, hey, this is going to be something good for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They're going to smooth it over. They cause what's called Ado Av Chaos, which is order out of chaos. So they cause the chaos so they can get to their order. All right, and their ultimate order that they want to get to is a new world order, which is the RFID chip being implanted inside of you. And like I say, they're gonna, put it as it's something as righteousness. That's why this scripture says, back in 2 Corinthians 11 and 15, therefore it is no great thing if his ministers, if Satan's ministers also be transformed into the ministers of righteousness. They're going to play it like this is something righteous. They're going to play it like something good for you. You know what I'm saying? But it continues on. It says, whose end shall be according to their works. All right? Because they're actually working iniquity. They're actually working wickedness. Everything contrary to the Most High God. And that is basically who they're trying to play. And so it's in their hands right now to have the power to mandate, all right, to make laws of and like the brother brought out, they do it gradually. All right, the gradualism, so that it just like that frog that's in that water. You know what I'm saying? Because
they're cold-blooded, they can't feel the temperature change perfectly.
Right.
So if you put a frog in lukewarm, cold, hot, whatever water, and increase the temperature over time, he will not know because he can't feel it.
Yes.
But next thing you know, he dead because he got cooked.
And so the people is that frog, and the people are little step by step, where you can hardly even tell, on certain things, to ultimately to get to that agenda to where they're gonna play it like it's you're never gonna get lost, or where if something happened to you, we're gonna be able to know where the medicine that you need and what prescriptions that you're on. No one will be able to ever steal your money. It's all gonna be you. You'll be able to open your own door with your hands, and they're gonna play it like it's something righteous, like it's something good for you. All right,
but that's the America. Everything in America is about right. It's my money, and I want it now. I want my food now. I want everything now.
Yep.
Well, see, you know what? I want to open the door now instead of going and get my keys. Well, instead of I just say, blip. Oh, well, bye, blip. I'm inside the door. I want to start my car. Blip. I start my car. Oh, I need a payment. Blip. And they're like, you know what? That sounds good.
Yeah.
But what they don't understand is the scriptures say if you take that chip, you're going to get grievous sores, and you're going to die a sore death. And you're giving yourself credence to being owned by another human so-called being. Go back into the scriptures. Look up the word owl. Not owl as in an O-W-L, but an owl as in an A-U-L. And you'll find that if a servant wanted, matter of fact, this is Exodus 21:6. Then his master shall bring him into the judges. He shall, matter of fact, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th year he shall go off for nothing. What's one of the things niggas try to say to us when they talk about slavery? Well, as black people have slaves too, as if that meant some shit. Hey, we had Israelites and slaves going back into the kingdom. The difference was we didn't treat them like Esau treated us. So shut the fuck up, bitch. All right? But it says, if thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve, and in the 7th year he shall go out free for nothing. Now jumping down to the point. Verse 5, if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I want to go out free, meaning I want to stay your servant. His master shall bring him into the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. So I'll let you know that if you're looking to serve someone, to act a servitor, being a servant is to be pierced, which is ratazai, and the eye, ratazai means to pierce. You must pierce the ear with an owl, which is an instrument to cut through the ear, and put the signet of that master into the servant's ear. If you take that chip, you're putting the signet of the master Esau into your flesh, your hand, and saying, I pledge service to his system. I want his money. I want his system. I want his flag. I want his ideology. I want his laws. Everything that is Esau, I want it. That's why the Most High is going to destroy you if you get pierced with that microchip. We're running out of time.
It's Revelation 14.
Got it.
The third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark to his forehead or in his hand, the same should drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without measure into the cup of indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb.
And that's exactly what's going to happen to you if you accept it. If you fall for Esau's bull, if you take it. Go ahead.
He say, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and the image, and whoever receive his mark of his name.
And getting the chip isn't just you get implanted. As you said, you worship Esau Edom, as opposed to the Lord.
That's right.
Point blank period.
That's it.
And in the next line, just says the patient faith of saints.
Verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh.
This is what we've been waiting for. So these signs we in are great times. Everywhere you look, every angle, they're talking about what? RFID technology.
That's right.
Whether it's on the financial angle, or it's about the vaccines, or keeping track of retards.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I said it like that, but that's
the
what they
truth.
call it.
No, that's
I
right.
wish I could
Mentally challenged. Mentally challenged.
No, but it's a deal. They named it New York after a little nigga, the retard nigga ran away.
Right.
They named it after him. No, that's what's happening. They already put RFID chip in place everywhere, man. Even if they're talking about the job, they get legislation going. Like it says again, because of craft.
No, it's about his policy. I'll pull it up real quick.
That's exactly what I was trying to
I knew where you was going. And all you got to do is put policy, not too many scriptures. Oh, shit. Yeah, I saw that. It's not too many scriptures that has even policy in it. One verse, Daniel 8:25. And through his policy, also he policing. Also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. And by peace, what Donald Trump said, everything is fine. We are recovering, and everything is all motherfucking witchcraft, man. Yeah. And by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the princess, but he shall be broken without hand. That's right. All right, we'll end on that, brother. Scripture. You have something else, Benji?
No, that was perfect.
We'll hit that, and then we're gonna be done.
This is Isaiah 35 and 36 and 6. They say, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of his brother Reed on Egypt, wherein if a man leaned, he was going to his name."
That's right. 36. Okay.
And here's so is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, all that trust in him.
That's right. So there you go. The Lord said, if you trust in Egypt, which Moses said in Revelation 11, that this is spiritual Egypt, where we have lost our heritage, lost our culture, where the dead bodies shall lie in the great city of Egypt, spiritual Egypt. That's not literal, like, oh, everybody's dead. Ain't nobody walked through millions of bodies just laying down dead and walk, oh, this stinks. No, that's spiritual. And Proverbs 21:16 says, he that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So it means it's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We don't know the Father. We don't know our heritage. We don't know our culture. We're dead.
And if you lean on Egypt, a broken reed, that's why you got a cane. A broken cane, you walked around, broke your ass back and shit, and then you cut your hand.
That's right.
You can't walk around with a broken cane. Your hand don't go right through it.
That's right.
That represents. If you go into the that word kanula, which instrument they use to put the chip in you, that word kanula means a little reed, broken reed. All right, and that's what they use to put the chip in you.
That's it.
Hey, like it says in Psalm, what is it, Psalm 7? the word of the Lord purified 12 times, was perfect. The Lord used that word and phrase for a reason, man. All right, so when you look up canoe and you see it means reed, that's already prophesied that way, man. So you trust this, but you don't get that fucking piercing. You don't get that ring. Even that gentleman Kanye West said it, man. The vaccines and RFID chip is the mark of the beast, which the vaccination itself is nothing. All right, but when it comes to trust in Egypt, that means you get the chip. Then that makes it RFID. That makes it the mark of the beast. Because the vaccine these days, with the contract that got the government, the Applejack contract, that comes with what? The mark of the beast. That's what they promote at every level, every angle. They all talking about the same fucking thing. The mark of the beast, man. From motherfucking Chicago to goddamn China, man.
Right. Which means it's coming. Right. You go to certain cities like Swiss, in order to get on the goddamn train in Switzerland, you gotta have the goddamn chip. Right? In certain clubs, you gotta have the chip. This is what's being pushed. Getting rid of the coins. Oh, we had the money. Oh, yes. We need another system.
It's getting too expensive to make the coins and shit.
Which is true. Because guess what? They're spending money to make coins say worth shit. Because if it was gold and silver, you wouldn't have to say, you couldn't say that same thing. Because if I meant gold and silver, you ain't gonna say, oh, it's a coin shortage, we need to close this. No, it's gold and silver. Silver is this value. But you can't go print some fucking nickel, you print some goddamn it, not even copper, because those pennies ain't copper no more. The pennies ain't silver no more. It's dead, man. So you spend all that money to print something that ain't even worth shit.
So it's like when you go to a restaurant, they say they don't have no more circulation of coins.
Yeah. A lot of them, right? Yeah. So this is what this attention customers in the US is currently experiencing a coin shortage because they're trying to get rid of all physical currency. And you have to really understand it spiritually. If you get rid of all physical currency and then currency now is digital on a chip, guess who controls the digitation of your currency? Esau Edom. Can he add ones and zeros to his own shit? Yes. Who's going to stop him? Him? But now you, slave, you got to go out there and do all the motherfucking work to get digitation currency, which is out of thin ones and zeros, out of thin air. So choose you this day whom you going to serve. Any last precept?
Isaiah 32:7 says, the instruments also of the churl are evil.
That's right.
He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor.
RFID chip, that's right.
Lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
That's right. So we, the needy, are speaking right, saying how the shit is wicked. They're going to say, oh, fuck that shit. No, you need it. And now we don't need that. The COVID, you can spread germs with the virus on money. Oh, yeah, I don't want the money. No, I'm good.
They'll make you the bad guy. Oh, you want to spread this? You're a domestic terrorist. You're this. You're that. You know, you're not down with keeping people safe and your own self safe. Then we must shun you, and you can't buy or sell. Or,
I believe in God, and I don't want to do that.
You can't buy or sell if you're not down
I need to live though. I believe in God though. I
but you don't believe in God because God wouldn't have you spreading germs and diseases to people.
Well, then He would have put that in the Bible.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm telling you that I'm in power right now, and this is what I'm mandating. And if you're not down with it, then you're going to go ahead and be off the grid.
So there's nothing I can do.
You're obsolete. You're obsolete. You're an obsolete man.
Obsolescence. And this is what we're living in. That's why we need Yahweh Shai. Because if I cuss his ass out, I'm talking about Esau Edom for saying shit like that, he's just going to cut me off, or lock me up, or kill me. So choose you this day who you serve, the Heavenly Father or Esau Edom. The mark of beast is coming soon. Hopefully this has been edifying to the spirit and party. All praises and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Devil us, apostles out here, those on GMS. So I came around the planet with the name of Yahweh, Yahushai, and keep the sincerity. That was the Shalom.
Don't take the chip.
And abide the law.